everyone. Welcome to our Industry Hot Topic segment here on Car Club. Now, I think it's commonplace in every driver's experience there comes a time when you need to decide to either buy or sell a car. But there's a myriad of factors that we need to consider. And to help us address all these factors, I've got Puleng with me from Halfway Toyota Honeydew, and he's going to clear things up. How are you today, Puleng?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. When is the best time to buy a car, would you say?
It's a broad question.
Of course, yeah.
But it also depends on a person. Mm-hmm. You know, how's your financial state?
Is there a market we need to think about perhaps when it comes to buying a car?
Every now and then, if one is looking for a car, there are certain things that we ask. You know, we look for your needs. Mm-hmm. What are you trying to achieve from this car? Are you a mom looking for safety? Are you somebody that's looking for a car to just move around? Mm-hmm. There are a lot of things. There are really a lot of things that we look at.
So now I understand that it's intrinsic, person to person.
Yeah.
And so now I've bought my car. What would you say is a good time to perhaps sell the car? What do I need to consider after how long I've been driving the car?
36 to 48 months.
That's rather specific, you know.
Yeah, given that you've reached a point where your vehicle is breaking even, so therefore you're not going to be subjected to shortfalls. It's also dependent on how you've been keeping your car also, because you can't really want to sell your vehicle after 3 years if the mileage is high and expect that the market value is still good on that vehicle.
Now, this might be a rather broad question, but perhaps, in your experience, in your time, you have seen instances like this. But what are some of the common red flags that a new car buyer should look out for? What is something that is screaming, do not buy this car at this time?
Price is the main factor that, we always struggle with somebody buying a vehicle. And there's also a perception that, I would say a brand new car is expensive, as opposed to a second-hand car or anything like that. But, at the end of the day, it's all dependent on the time at which you're buying that vehicle. Yes, you might find that a demo or used car is cheaper, but sometimes you might find that a new vehicle is also, at a right price.
Is there maybe, I'm wondering, a specific time during the year where, it's a good time to actually buy a car maybe?
So we've grown accustomed to the Black Friday and everything. Everybody believes towards the year that's where you get specials and everything like that. But
is there any truth to that?
There is, but I would say, look, it's also dependent on a lot of factors like how's the stock availability on a model. It could be January and then we're running specials. So therefore you must just be aware of what's happening in the market. You make use of social media or something like that. We advertise every day, so.
Well, I trust today that, Puleng, you've been a huge help in answering all our questions, and buying and selling doesn't have to be as difficult as we think it is. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
Well, there you have it. Buying and maybe selling your car doesn't have to be as daunting as a task as we initially thought it was. All this information should help you buy and sell your car to help you keep on driving.